Hey everyone, Brendan Snyder here. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me and welcome to a very cool video here that I'm going to do with you guys. This is something a little different. I had one of my viewers reach out to me. They had watched a Guns N' Roses video that I did, saw my passion, saw my excitement for it, and asked if I would like their entire Guns N' Roses collection. Just think about that for a minute. An instant, massive Guns N' Roses collection, and I've got box after box of stuff that has just gotten shipped and arrived. 3 out of a massive 9 boxes that have arrived, and apparently a lot more. So this has just arrived. I'm going to open it with you guys. I don't know what is contained in here. He sent me some photos, so I've got some ideas, but I am super stoked about this, and we're going to get into it here in just a bit. But before we do, if you're new to my channel, if this is the first time you're watching my channel, make sure to turn on notifications, subscribe, hit like, all those great things. They do help. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, you're going to get notifications and you'll stay up to date on cool things just like this. So with this video here, I've had a lot of cool perks running this YouTube channel, and I gotta say, this is by far one of the absolute coolest ones here, and I'm really thankful. Hope he doesn't mind, but he goes by David, but apparently his given name is Parvitz. This gentleman reached out to me, expressed his passion for Guns N' Roses and seeing it with me and wanting to share his collection. And so that's what this is. But I've never had anyone who wanted to share their love of the music that much. And we had a lot of discourse back and forth on it and everything. And once it was, confirmed that he did in fact want to part with it, I was more than happy to accept it. Now I'm going to go through it and we're going to see what we can find in here. So I'm just going to start with this one here. Again, I don't know what's in any of these yet, and or what order this is, but he tried to do them in very manageable size boxes, which is cool. I want to be careful getting into these here. I want to make sure. So this one looks right off the bat, CDs. I think he knows I'm a CD fanatic. So, and I have to say, it's probably why I decided to go for this one here, to start in on some of the CDs. So right there, let's pull off the top. Let's see what we got. So this person who knows how to package stuff, fortunately, but right there. So what do we got in here? Now, he mentioned a lot of this. He's got some really cool bootlegs and stuff in here, and he knows I'm not a big bootleg fan, but he did say, definitely check these things out. He highly recommends these. Well, I gotta say, off the bat, if a bootleg looks good, like it's a legit release, I'm already a bit more into it than those ones that are very poorly done. So this is a beautiful one. This one says it's a new edition of an original master recording, the Texas Tornado first show of the Skin and Bones tour from 1993. So that should be pretty cool. So we've got that. Looks like we've got some promo discs and things like that. So Estranged, an LP version, CD singles like Since I Don't Have You. No bonus. The 2 tracks that are on here, 3 actually, are ones that are all from the LP edition. But let's see what else we got. Ain't It Fun? Looks like he's got all kinds of killer stuff in here. Another, I'm guessing bootleg, Dawn of the Dead, early GNR, 1985-86, The Glamorous Years, Live from the Vault. That could be really cool. So just flipping this over on here. Ain't Going Down, an unreleased song. Indiana Ain't My Kind of Town. Well, I'm going to be digging it, checking that stuff out. Good Night Tonight. So I think this stuff is live, but it's got some cool stuff going back. And I got to say, because there's so little Guns N' Roses out there, I'm happy to take, bootleg stuff if it is good quality and I'm going to get to hear some of it. So here's an acoustic session in New York from 1987. And again, a lot of it is when boots look very poor. That's part of what turns me off because I'm a collector of things. But some of these are looking amazing. So we got November Rain. I don't know that I've ever seen a CD single that was in a digipack like this for it. I guess it's a promo copy, but those are always very cool. All right, what do we got here? Hitmakers, Guns N' Roses November Rain edits. So that's kind of cool. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different versions of the edits on here. I'll have to check into what Hitmaker's exclusive means, whether that was, you know, something in particular. A lot of these I saw back in the day, but didn't specifically pick up or anything. I don't know if the CD is somewhere else or not, but this one's missing the CD, David. Maybe it'll be in one of these discs in here. In fact, maybe it's that one right there. So he obviously packed it that way to be special, you know, keep it separate. But, you know, the Don't Cry demo, right? So that's cool. I had a lot of these on cassette single back then. And there we got this one. Just checking what the another demo. So it must be the demo of both the alt version. Live and Let Die CD single, and oh, this is a cool one here. It's a die cut one. Live and Let Die. It's got a live version of it on here, and Shadow of Your Love, which is awesome. I mean, now of course we've got Shadow of Your Love, but I remember that was one of the first ways to get a hold of it. CD single here, we've got Live and Let Die live. Oh, again, it's probably the one that's from here. I see he's packaged these separately to keep them in better condition, obviously. Promo version of Live and Let Die. And the same thing, there's that. We've got an interview disc in here. I remember seeing those back in the day. Single for Dead Horse. Man, lots of cool ones. November Rain. Another one from November Rain. Oh, this one's still sealed even. Different cover there. Oh, Tower Records, man. I haven't seen one of the, you know, these bags in forever. I'd be hesitant to open it just because of that, being I was such a fan of them. Here's an excellent one. Here's one that I've debated on buying and I hadn't bought. The Live Era sampler. So that in and of itself is very cool. Right there. I'm stoked. That one is coming out right away. That's going to be a first listen. Stranged, 2 CD singles. We've got another New York Live at the Ritz 88. I've actually heard that show. That's a great one, in fact. Hopefully that quality is really good. Perkins 87. This is the Dead Horse one that I showed earlier. Garden of Eden promo. Man, tons of stuff. The You Could Be Mine Terminator single. Oh, 14 years. I don't know that I knew that they released that. I mean, this is promo copy, but that's just great just for the artwork alone, because of course that was never an official single or video. Yesterday's, what's the B-sides on this? November Rain, Yesterday's, Knockin' on Heaven's Door LP, or no, live. We got a couple live tracks. Yesterday's and Knockin' on Heaven's Door on there. And this is the CD that goes in that. You Could Be Mine. Civil War CD single. Yeah, some of these things are cool. I wasn't aware that some of these actually had separate CD single releases. This one has an exclusive interview with Slash. The Civil War EP, which, as I understand it, besides, and I only just learned this recently, the Lie Like a Suicide EP, first EP, and then I don't think there was another EP, or there was this, and then Hard School EP. And I thought, there's, you know, Civil War EP, there was no such thing, but I looked into it and sure enough there was. Well, here it is. So the band officially considers this an EP. I'm trying to see real quickly if I can tell. Okay, Yesterday's is live on here. First ever video single. I don't know, I'm gonna have to look into this some more, but that's kind of cool. And it's numbered, so that's awesome. Oh, cool radio promo. Oh. I think I'm already in love with this thing here. I love promos, and especially ones that, yeah, this looks like it is all selections from the 2 different Use Your Illusion albums. So 12 tracks on here, picked and chosen from the different albums. I've got one of these, but not this one. So as long as that CD pops up in this box somewhere, because I know it's not in here yet, I'm going to be a very happy camper. I do have this one. This is a Knockin' on Heaven's Door remix. So that one, as he has mentioned, I am to pass on to people. So I've got a few people in mind. I know Anthony is a huge Guns N' Roses fan, so I will be sharing some of the stuff. Like I've got this one myself. And then great, here is that promo disc. So right away, I'm just out of this one box. And I've only done one box, right? But really, these 2 things here, I'm through the roof on. So tons and tons of killer stuff. But in terms of the things that send me through the roof, you know, if I got one thing out of all of this, I would be happy. But to get as much as I'm getting here, this is very cool. And, you know, I'll probably never be able to thank David enough as far as all of this goes. But simply outstanding. So I've got another one here. Don't know what's going to be in here. I know he's mixed up, so I got some CDs. We'll see what's in this one here, and the other one, not sure if that's records, magazines, what it is, but David's got all kinds of stuff that he's been telling me about, and it runs the gauntlet. I mean, it is a true mega fan that has collected everything he could get his hands on. And oh, look at this. Hang on. All right, I got to pull this stuff out. There we go, right on top. Oh, this is cool. He mentioned this. I didn't know that this was gonna, look at this. Long boxes. Oh, this is fucking awesome. Unopened long boxes, 2 of each. Oh my God. That is very cool. I just, you know, for those of you that grew up with these things like me, to get your hands on some original long boxes that are still sealed and that I don't have to open, because I bought some things that came in long boxes, but I wanted what was inside, so I had to open them. And these I won't have to open. Now if I can just build myself a little rack like a music store and actually put these in there, that would just be awesome. All right, and this, I don't know anything about this. He mentioned this, and Live Like a Suicide cassette? Did they have cassettes? I thought this was only issued on LP, but this looks official. Oh, I gotta do a little more research in this, but if this is a real Live Like a Suicide cassette, how killer will that be? Because I have to say that having Live Like a Suicide in LP form had always been a goal, holy grail for me. And I've never picked that up because it's just been too rich for my blood. But this says it's an original issue on here, and it's got the Uzi Suicide and everything. Man, look at that. I'm through, you know, I'm speechless. Let's just put it that way. I am in the stratosphere with all of this killer Guns N' Roses stuff. Oh wait, there's something else. Oh, I almost put this aside, not catching this. Look at this. Belt buckle. Man, the guy's got everything here. Wow. Oh, and check out the backside of it. I mean, there's the little skulls on here that hold the thing in place. Like, they just do it up. Man. I'm going to have to look into some of this stuff and try and figure out, you know, where does it come from? What's the history behind some of this stuff? All right, we're going to get into this last box, but as I said, this is just 3 of 9 that he has sent me, so maybe tomorrow more are going to come, I don't know. And he said the 9 that he's sending is just the first start. There's more to come from that. So let's see. All right, I got to figure out how to get into this box here. See if I can get into this easy enough. It's like Christmas, man. All right, what do we got? Got some protections. Okay, magazines it looks like. Let's make sure I'm not tossing anything out. Okay. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, some magazines and stuff. Kerrang! So, I mean, they're awesome that it's Guns N' Roses, but I have actually found that I've enjoyed going back and reading some of these old issues. Just what's in them have been interesting. So, oh, this is cool. Some sort of, look at that. Lots of cool, looks like its own magazine kind of a thing. Man, UK, I'm just trying to see if I could find a year real quick on it. I don't see one offhand, but that's pretty cool. Okay, we got some more magazines and things. This is Low Life in the Fast Lane. I don't know if this is a tour book or what. I'm excited to be going through all of these. Just some cool, you know, poster books and stuff like that, and magazines that focused on the band. What do we got here? Check that out. Car stereo with Slash. Okay. Oh, Axl was in one of these. I don't know if this is their car stairs. That would be pretty cool. Okay, I guess this is a magazine maybe. Low Life in the Fast Lane, because it's the second one I'm seeing here. Okay. The pictures. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Man. There's some cool stuff in these. From back in the day. Man. All right, this is going to be a lot of fun going through all of these. Musician, got Eddie Van Halen and Slash. What could be better than that? Musician, with Axl on it. Oh, we've got another one of these, second one of these, so now I can open it because it's not in the plastic. So it's got cool photos and different things to read within it as well. Let's see what else. I thumbed through that a little too quickly. Some cool stuff. All right, more. Almost down to the end of this here. Another one. I like that it's a good cross section. It's not all one specific music magazine, so there's a lot of different stuff. This is going to be cool. Entertainment Weekly. I didn't even realize Guns N' Roses appeared on covers for some of these. This is another cool kind of magazine book, photo book thing, and GNR stickers. Okay. It says stickers, but we also get, I love these, you know, the old photos that are like these that would come, you know, in the press kits and stuff. These are real ones. So we've got, looks like we've got one for each member. Oh, it is a press. So here you go. Here's the June 5th, 1991 for immediate release. Guns N' Roses don't require the media contracts rumored. Yeah, that's interesting. We've got one about the albums here. These are cool. These are the old like typed ones, you know. Wow, those are pretty cool. So now this is like before photocopying. This is when somebody actually had to hand type these things. All right, check this out. So yeah, this did have the stickers in it, and 2 sets of it, no less. But very cool. Wow. All right, well, tons of CDs in this first one, a bunch of killer magazines, books. I still can't get over this. Long boxes, they're sealed. I'm super stoked about this guy right here. This one here. And I already pointed these out to you, these couple promo things. I love things that I can't go to a store and buy. So promo discs only kind of stuff that have a collection on it. So not just like one track, but actually has tracks and things on it sequenced in a way that is different than the album that it's actually coming from. Very cool. So first of all, David Parvitz, make sure I'm saying your name right here. Yes, Parvitz. Thank you so much for sharing your collection with me. And guys, everyone who's watching this, I hope you're enjoying this. This is just the start. I'll be posting more of these videos as the stuff comes in. Join me as I go through this and build an instant Guns N' Roses massive collection like this. I'm so excited to have you guys along for this journey and to share in this as just being the huge Guns N' Roses fan that I am and getting to unbox this stuff with you guys. So. All right, tune in for the next one. I don't know when that video will be, but I'm going to keep filming these as long as the stuff arrives. So have a good one, take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.